in the community.
In 2011, he said to himself, I want to help the poor. The wealth of the world should not just circulate around the rich, should circulate around everybody. I want everybody to have access to money. And he started a platform like this.
That was how Guider James Emakara described the motivation of MMM founder Sergey Mavrodi when he re-established MMM back in 2011. Guider James said those words in an event that happened also on September 10th at the Overcomers building in Akuri, Ondo State.
It is good money.
He had about 100 people listening to him, but because they also came for a different function, he was just given 20 minutes to complete his discussion about MMM. Despite the time constraint, Guider James was up to the challenge because he was able to complete his presentation just within the allotted time without skipping on important topics. One of the things he was able to highlight was the fact that MMM's goal to help people become financially able has already happened in Nigeria since it started in the country last year. He said that today, many ordinary people have already breached the 1 million naira mark in terms of bonuses earned from doing MMM. Since time was not enough, he encouraged those interested to join to contact him or his team members for their questions. Our next event was the third that happened in the state of Ondo last September 10 under the leadership of Guider Maha Okachukwu. He held it at the Royal Bay Event Center in Ukitupupa, where about 15 people attended. He was thorough as he described MMM and how it operates as a community of mutual financial aid and donation exchange. More than 15 minutes of his discussion focused on the rules on safe participation alone, as he wanted to impress on his guests that they must follow the guidelines if they do not want their account blocked. He also told them about post mode and restarts and called them as MMM's mechanism of stability and security. After showing them how to navigate the MMM personal office, he provided them his registration link and contact number. Before he closed the event, questions were entertained. From Ondo State, we now move to Oyo State, where in September 10, Guider Are Owolabi met with about 50 people at the University of Ibadan Event Center. He first talked about some facts regarding the community before he touched on its history, ideology, and how Sergey Mavrodi founded it. Although there is money involved in the donation exchange, he assured his attendees that this exchange happened on a peer-to-peer environment and that MMM does not own any account that handles these funds. He further disclosed that one of MMM's goals is to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Aside from these topics, Guider Are also showed them how the Provide Help and Get Help cycle works, and the benefits that each member will get depending on the efforts they would exert to promote the community. Guider Shidusi delivered his approach during the live presentation he hosted at the Glenfield Hotels and Resorts in Port Harcourt, River State, also on the September 10th, was a little different from others.
So after a month later, this 1,000 Nigeria naira will become 130.
He taught his attendees of about a dozen people on how to register first before formally introducing them to MMM concepts. He further expounded on MMM's ideology while discussing the bonuses. He encouraged them to take part in the Guider School so they can get extra rewards. Guider Shidoshi also told them to never forget that there are risks involved should they decide to join the MMM community, and added that they only participate using amounts they can afford to lose anytime. When Guider Okachukwu Uga started talking about how Nigerians behave towards opportunities and how the politicians have worsened it by making empty promises during elections, you'd think that you were in a political rally.